Welcome back to the channel, and today we are continuing Aviassembly, the plane building game where you gotta design cargo delivery planes for different purposes, whether it's heavy loads or fast loads that expire in a time limit. And this was the heavy load plane that I built, and we now have a quest. Let me open up my map. We've got to get all the way to the explosion site, which is over here, 19,000 away. And how are we doing on fuel right now? I'm gonna go land at this airport and switch over to my speed plane. I might add another fuel canister to the speed plane just so we can, it'll add a little bit more weight, but it should get us, we should guarantee that we have enough fuel to get there. Honestly, we'll probably get there. I'm gonna try it with the current build, with the current fuel tanks, and see what happens. Oh, slow down, please. Don't worry, I will remember to put my landing gear up this episode. I did last episode, to be honest, but I didn't at the beginning of the episode. But for the rest of the 15 minutes of the end of the episode, I was totally on par, or on point with putting up the landing gear. But everyone was complaining about the beginning, so what are you gonna do? All right, so, oh, I can't land here and change planes. Well, I kind of just want the faster one anyway because it's faster. So let's go to edit plane. I think I saved this one. Yeah, I think this is the big wing. But I also have speed. So let's load the speed plane in. There we go. So this thing's got actually a set of 6 engines. I hid one of them inside just because it was gonna look too weird on the wings. I did actually see some recommendations for having a better distribution of my load on the wheels is actually reversing these so that they're further back. And that's a pretty simple change. All right, I did not put extra fuel in, but let's fly over to the desert. Actually, I think I don't want to go to the explosion site. I want to go to wherever it says desert. I learned that from the snow region. There should be, if it's consistent, there should be a base there. Now watch this, you ready? Landing gear up. Look how fast we are. All right, so I know it's at least in that direction. Man, these jets are loud. I gotta turn my headphones down. All right, we're already halfway fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and enter a nice cruising speed here. And yeah, desert is much closer than the explosion site. And I think this is gonna be pretty good. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, we are totally fine. I'm gonna actually start slowing down way more because we are flying, literally. All right, let's go around this way. This is cool, new biome. How are we at gliding with this thing? I mean, we're doing really well. We're going super slow, but I'm gonna increase my throttle just a little bit for this landing here. Put the landing gear down now. All right, and there we go. Not a bad landing. All right, refuel. And now this should be our new base. If we go to like edit plane and stuff, I'm assuming, yeah. You can see the home icon here. All right, but now we got to get all the way over here. So this was just a little bit of a stop off on the way. So let's, oh boy. Let's head up in the air. Having a little bit of adverse roll. I have to use yaw to turn, and the yaw has a huge adverse roll effect. And oh my god, there's you know, I don't know. I want to stop everywhere because I know that they're all gonna have quests and materials that I can reveal. But let's just go to the quest marker. Oh no, explosion site. That's what explosion site means? They've exploded. I thought it was like a site of like, they're doing like explosions for like, I don't know, mining or something. Like a mining explosion site. Getting better at slowing down for the landings. These are some cool runways though. The reactor exploded. Oh, this is what caused the earthquake, isn't it? We need your immediate help. Please deliver medicine for our workers. Is this the source of the earthquake? They said a power plant caused the earthquake. Can you also deliver water to put out the fires? I feel like water is gonna be heavy. All right, let's refuel. So this place needs syringes and water. So where do we get that from? So here we can get syringes and water, it looks like. Here we can get wood and rock. Here we can get water. Oh no, this is syringes and looks like fuel, gasoline. I thought it was a can of water. It looks like a can of gasoline because pretty sure the water treatment plant probably has the water. But let's head over here and get some syringes. Radioactive waste, 600? That's twice as much as what I'm capable of right now. Let's see if the syringes, if they're, for whatever reason, if they're time sensitive. I feel like syringes are not gonna be heavy. Oh, it's coming up quick. Syringes are probably not going to be heavy, I'm hoping. So they might be time sensitive. They might be fragile. If they're fragile, I think I can pull it off. High levels of radiation, people are getting sick. We are producing an antidote, but we need resources. Can you help us? Sure, that's my job. All right, but load cargo. Syringes are fragile and time sensitive. Okay, well, good thing I stuck with this plane. I was gonna switch over to the cargo plane. How many syringes do they need? 4 syringes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Hold on. No. We're not doing it this way. Clear inventory. Let's go ahead and reset. I think I should be able to do this. I don't know what the time limit on syringes are. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, go. Oh, they definitely are very fast expiring. Could you research some better shelf life, maybe? This is actually gonna be close. This is gonna be really close. And they're fragile. Oh, that was right at the limit. All right, thank you for the syringes. Here's 1,800 coins. That's the biggest payoff we've ever had. Wow. All right, you know what? Let's do a quick scout of the different places. So let's go over here, because if we land at these places, I guarantee they're going to be asking for help. And then we'll have an idea of what we need to get from where and have a better mapped out route. I'm not putting my landing gear up because it's a super short flight, okay? Come on in to this factory here. There we go. We did not receive the raw materials needed for production. Can you deliver them? Quest added. All right, this place needs titanium, chemicals, and water. What do they? They give chips, fragile chips. All right, next up. So we've been to the advanced research station. We need to go to the mine. All right, whoa. This is it, my marker. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna respawn at the last airport. Man, speed can be deadly. All right, let's try that again. Where was it? Oh, hold on, open up the map. I am going here. Did I just find some scrap? I think I just found some scrap. All right, there it is. All right, hold on. That was literally like 5 seconds of flight. Don't get on me about the landing gear, okay? The landing gear was appropriately kept down. We heard a large explosion. Since the explosion, our workers have started to get sick. Can you deliver some supplies to get our workers better? All right, what do these guys need? They need water, syringes, and fish? Wait a minute. I gotta carry from here all the way over to here. I gotta deliver fish. I delivered fish, I think, from here to here, and it was close. That is, yeah, I think it's more than double the distance. Wow. Okay, this place needs water, syringes, and fish. All right, let's head over to the water treatment plant, and then we'll discover how heavy water is. Wait, what do these places give? Titanium and lead from here. Okay. All right, now let's head over water treatment plant. It's only 3,000 away. Oh boy, the adverse roll is insane. Oh, I got more scrap. All right, slow down. We're fine. Can you deliver 3 chemicals to keep the water clean? That's... oh, chemicals are 600. So no, that's not easy. All right, refuel. So these guys have water. Oh, water is easy. Weight 1, space 10. Water is super... I can carry water everywhere, I think. Who needs water? All right, so we need 15 water. Okay, well, that's a lot of water. These guys need 50 water. That's a lot. Okay, that explains things. These guys need 30 water. So let's start with the 15 water. Can I do 15 with this plane? That's exactly how much I can do with this plane. All right, so 15 water to here. Here, let's turn around nice and gently. Keep our fuel full and go. Water doesn't expire, at least. Does anyone else need syringes? I should probably focus on those since I have this plane out right now. All right, I don't know why I'm zooming. Like, I don't, this is not a time-sensitive quest. Uh-oh, I messed up this landing bad. Let's just taxi back around here. This is normal plane stuff. It's still not a great approach. I'm gonna go in at this angle here, though. All right, there we go. Here's your water. 600, I'm just getting some funds for making a big old cargo plane. Refuel. All right, these guys, 250 for that, man. 25 weight, 24 weight. All right, who needed syringes? These guys need 3 syringes. Syringes, are at the research station. I was able to deliver the syringes to here, so I'm pretty sure I can deliver. That means I can deliver them to here for sure. All right, let's go get the syringes. All right, off to get the needles. I like the desert. I think the desert might be my favorite biome right now. This is nice. It has nothing to do with the fact that I actually live in a desert. I'm not biased or anything. This is the wonkiest landing. All right, so we need 3 syringes, I believe. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let's reset and repair. We need everything we got for convenience here for time efficiency. All right, so they need 3 syringes. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I don't know the angle of the runway. Am I gonna be good or not? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't think I'm gonna do it. They're fragile too. Come on, get them. Oh, no way did we just do that. That was the craziest fragile cargo landing I think I could have done. That was amazing. And we had even less time left than any other delivery. That was awesome. Okay, we have a bunch of money now, and we're gonna have to start carrying heavy stuff. So let's go to base. Let's do some research. All right, so I think we already have the big wing. Delta wing doesn't have as much lift. Big wing has a lot of lift, little drag. Weight 5.5. This is really low weight. How about this big old fuel tank? Fuel weight 1.2, fuel weight 1.6. Less fuel, but less weight. Weight could, for a cargo plane, more efficient fuel weight could be better, but we need this. This is definitely what we need. We need this big old cockpit. Cargo 60, weight 2. Cargo 25, cargo 30. Yeah, these are gonna be for the speed ones, but this is what we're gonna need for cargo for sure. Thrust 40, thrust 25. Weight 2, weight 1. Wait a minute. Fuel consumption 4. Fuel consumption 4. Oh, okay. So the only benefit to adding these big jet engines is they would be more efficient on fuel consumption. Because technically 2 of these weigh the same and have more thrust than this. They would actually probably have a better aerodynamic profile, which could help with fuel. So they're a little bit interesting. Should I get this big one? Well, hold on. Let me see. Since we're gonna be having some big cargo, we are probably gonna want big retractable wheels. We're gonna need a big plane right now. Let's see what this... Maybe I do get this right now. I don't know. I have 125. Am I gonna like mess myself up? You know, let's... There's so many... Oh, big tail wing. Yeah, we need tail wings. And then canard. Oh, I made my own canards. Having an actual canard might be good. So this big tail wing has lift 12, drag 6, strength 30. Lift 10, drag 5, strength 50. Yeah, I'm gonna get the canard. All right, let's hold off on spending stuff for now. I mean, I'm really tempted to get this like last tier cockpit because I have the last tier wings, but let's just see what we're dealing with. We'll go to edit plane. I think I'm gonna start new. So let's just delete because pretty much every part that we're using is gonna be different. All right, so we got this one. Let's compare it to, we were using this before. It is a little bit bigger. How much is the 750, 250? Yeah, so the cost differences are getting up there. So then we're gonna have a lot more cargo space. So we're already at 200. We need 600 though. 600 is our minimum for at least one quest. You know what? I don't think we have the coin for it if I use the other big cockpit. I don't know. Let's just deal with this for now. All right, so let's focus on wings. So we got small jet wing, big wing. Yeah, big wing. So let's get our center of mass here too. All right, so there's big wing. Hold on, let me make the bottom of this more rectangular. All right, so that's plus 6.2. Let's keep it consistent. You want to add plus 6.2 to this side. Cool. All right, now let's get this to match up. All right, that looks good. Because then that allows me to move my wings down. Oh, I thought it was... I don't know if it actually worked as intended, but... The point was to, I think I can move my wings down further before they angle downwards. All right, now let's add some wheels. So we got these big wheels, 500 a piece. Big retractable wheels. Is that the appropriate spot for them? I feel like right there is, but I feel like that's too close. And I'll be like a little tilty. All right, that looks good enough. And then I'm just gonna do a single retractable wheel on the front. Or I might even honestly do this because most of the weight is on these. Like, look at the center of gravity. the center of mass. So this is not gonna have to handle a big weight, but these can. These can handle 50 each. This can handle 20. So yeah, it's not like spending the extra 100 for an extra 5 of weight load limit, not worth it. All right, so that's good there. We're at 356. Can we get it to 600 and still be able to fly as a thing? Well, let's get all our functionality on here first so we know how much money we have left to add cargo. So we're gonna need a lot of these. And this is 2,000 for each pair of jets. So let's add that. Now we have 5,000 left. We don't have any tail right now. Big wing, big tail wing. So here we go. Big tail wing. They are 250 each. And then we need a big one on the top. Oh, fuel. I need fuel tanks in here. All right, we're gonna need a couple of fuel tanks. Oh, and I need to slow down. Maybe at least one parachute. All right, so we've got 1 fuel tank, 2 fuel tanks. Honestly, I feel like 2... Well, I have way more jets now, so I might need 3. 3 fuel tanks. There we go. All right, how much does this cost? 200? I'll do one of these here. All right, now with 1,600, is it possible to get up to 600 cargo? Probably not. So 1,600. Oh, maybe. 461. It's getting awkwardly long. The best way to add more cargo now would be to make it wider, which I think the larger cockpit can do. I have 1,200 to spare. Let's save this right now. Let's do a test flight with this and see if we're on the right track. All right. Taking off is no problem. Decent flight speed. All right, let's head back to research. We're gonna spend it on the big cockpit. How much was this cockpit? 750? We have 1,290. We'll get the 750 back and we have 1,290 to spare, not including the cargo we want to add. So we might actually be able to use the big cockpit. We might have enough funds. All right, can I do this? Bring in... It's 1,000. Wait, this is smaller? Cargo 85, cargo 60. Oh no, it is bigger. It was just on a weird level. All right, so this cockpit won't attach to the... It's probably because this is in the way. This cockpit, go on the plane. All right, we'll put it there, then we'll put the plane on the cockpit. It looks dumb. Okay, so now we need to adjust everything, unfortunately. Bring that up, and then bring that up. Oh, 603! We reached 600! Our weight is 80. I have no idea how much we can carry. That's the other problem. How much is this? How much weight can we handle? All right, center of gravity. It's looking good. That's looking good. Save as heavy cargo. All right, this is big news. So now, what are we doing? These guys need 3 chemicals. Chemicals is the big thing. These guys need fish. All right, these guys need a bunch. Oh, they need ice? That's a time-sensitive one. Chips and titanium. Let's see if we can deliver the titanium. I'm pretty sure the titanium is like really heavy. This is feeling like a pretty legit plane. Fuel consumption looks doable for the map size that we're dealing with. I think this is gonna work. The question is, do we have the necessary amount of lift for the heaviest objects? And I think titanium... Oh, we gotta go this way. I think titanium might be among the heavier ones. I'm not 100% on that, though. This thing definitely has a lot more drag with all these engines. All right. And land. Nice landing. All right, let's do a reset and repair so we're facing the right way. All right, load cargo. How much titanium? Just one, please? Please, one? One titanium. Load cargo. Titanium is 24 weight. That's a lot of weight. Delivered titanium. So now I weigh 117. I don't think I've carried over 70 before. So this is gonna be a big test here. I gotta go that way. Oh, now I'm actually kind of facing the wrong way. That's fine. Can we take off is gonna be the question. Whoa, that was a massive amount of yaw. All right, careful. Hey, we're taking off. This is feeling good-ish. Now we're pretty heavy. We're 111 right now, right? 109. Oh, well, 111 with max fuel. I forgot that the fuel weight matters. This is definitely making our fuel go down quite fast. I don't know if that's a problem or not, but I'm definitely going to add cannons to the front if I can afford it. I might not be able to afford it. I only had well, I'll be able to afford it after this maybe. But I feel like that extra nose lift is going to help with flying straight. All right, landing gear's coming down. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, that was a pretty good flight. I'm pretty satisfied with that flight with a really heavy material. So that was 25, I think it weighed or something. 542. All right, what else do these guys need? Oh, chemicals. Wait, chemicals isn't the heavy. Oh, chemicals is a time-sensitive one. What's the heavy one then? Radioactive material? Is that what that is? All right, 50 water. These guys need 3 titanium? People need water. This place needs 3 chemicals. Oh, I am not equipped for chemicals because they're time sensitive, right? Yeah, this is not the appropriate plane for chemicals. I have to have different planes. We gotta prioritize stuff. All right, I feel like we should go to the water plant. See if we can carry 50 water. 50 water should be 500 cargo space. All right, big 180 on the runway. Let's head over to the water treatment plant. Man, this plane looks so legit now. I'm pretty proud with how this plane looks. All right, let's see here. Doing good enough on fuel. Definitely on the lower end, but perfectly fine. All right, slow down. Glide in nice and gently. All right, so we need 50 water. Water is 1, so that'll be 50 weight. That'll be twice as much as the titanium. Can I do it all in one go? I'm gonna go for it. I don't think I'm gonna be... You can slowly see the camera, like, adjusting as the weight gets added in. There's 50. 137. Do you think I can take off? Like, just taking off is gonna be the challenge. 50 water. I would love to be able to do this in one trip. I don't think we're gonna have to lift for it, though. Wheel load too heavy? Well, no. Not exactly. Come on. Come on. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna be able to do this. Come on. Come on. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do 50 water. We're gonna do this. If I don't explode on landing is the thing. I cannot believe. Like, what's our weight? We were at like I don't know what it was. We were over 140, I'm pretty sure. Oh, our fuel. We're not gonna make it with the fuel. We might be able to make it. I didn't see our total distance. Let's see. We came from there. Yeah, we were less than half fuel before we got halfway, I'm pretty sure. And of course the runway is at like the worst angle. We're not gonna do a normal runway landing. Here, we're gonna get some speed right now, and then we're gonna glide in to the runway from here. Landing gear down. All right, cut the throttle, and we're gonna roll. I lost my front wheel. It's okay, don't need it. These back wheels are plenty enough. We're just gonna roll in here and slow down. There it is. We did it. Not without damage, but we did it. 1,900 coins. So that was 50 weight. Oh, and 50 scrap for the effort. Can you transport the nuclear waste to the storage facility? Can I? I think I can. I think I built this plane specifically to transport nuclear waste. Well, let's go ahead and reset and repair, because we definitely need that. All right, refuel, select new quest. Who needs the radioactive stuff? What did they say? Transport it where? I thought it was on my map, but it's not. I might be missing... Dang it. Well, hold on, let me look at... It's 40, I know I can carry that. I might just have to do a bit of an exploration and hope I find the runway before I get too heavy. Or before I run out of fuel. Yeah, none of the places on my map ask for radioactive waste. I'm gonna assume it's like over here. So yeah, let's just go to my marker. And hopefully... I don't even know if I can take off the ground. Oh, look at that. No problem. All right, let's look for a runway that we haven't found yet. Do you think there's one over there? I don't see any buildings. They might not load in, though. I think I've been to that one. Yeah. It has to be over here. That's like the biggest unexplored spot. All right, we're going to have to go with a slower cruising speed here to save on fuel to get over there. I could just stop over and get fuel, but I'm going to do it. I need the freedom to explore right now. I need fuel to spare. All right, go ahead and load up on fuel and take back off. Man, my yaw's too sensitive. I just tap it and I over adjust every time. I put my landing gear up way too soon there. You proud of me? Oh, there we go. We got a new runway right here. I hope this is the place they were talking about. Man, this plane does not have a lot of controllability because of how long I am, I'm pretty sure. Canards might actually help that. Oh, slow down, please. Oh boy. I'm surprised. Oh. I'm surprised my wheels didn't explode there. Or at least my front wheel. We had a reactor explosion at the power plant. The situation is critical. We need to prep the facility for radioactive waste storage. Can you get the supplies here? Wait, are you not even able to accept my storage? Or my radioactive waste? Deliver titanium and lead. Can I not even deliver the waste yet? I need to help prepare the facility to store radioactive materials. I'm carrying this radioactive material, risking my life, and nobody can take it right now. I'm just gonna dump it. I just gotta dump it. All right, anybody else need water? These guys need 30 water, which I know I can do. So let's get 30 water. All right, successful landing. We need 30 water. No problem. I've done 50 before. There we go. Come on, lift up. Yeah, I think canards might help with lifting up too. But I'm not ready yet. I feel like there's just so much I can do right now without going back to base. Whoa. Doing some crazy landings. Refuel. Wait, is this not where I gotta deliver? Oh, why was I putting the quest marker here? Oh, they want me to take titanium? You think I can do that? They need more than one titanium though. Oh, my wheel. Oh, my wheel just exploded. Am I gonna lose the water? All right, I gotta replace that front wheel too. They need 3 titanium. All right, you know what I'm gonna try to do? I am balanced on these wheels. I don't need that front wheel. I don't need the front wheel. All right, we are going to deliver 30 water and a titanium. Look, I don't need the front wheel. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Did you see it fall out? I don't need the front wheel. This is crazy. I don't know how this landing is gonna go though. Oh, I should come in from this side. Oh man, I'm full pitch right now. I am fully pitched, and that is the best I can do. All right, come on. Landing gear down. Low fuel, it's fine. I don't need the front wheel. Now that was an interesting mission. I'll need 2 more titanium. They didn't give me that. I feel like titanium is worth more than that. Come on, guys. But they're gonna give me a lot for the water, right? Thank you for the water. 1,250. All right. We're making some cash. Not a lot, considering the level of cargo that we're carrying right now. All right, we gotta go make some edits. Let's go make some edits. Cargo-wise, we are fine. We don't need to make this plane bigger. So now we just gotta make it better when it comes to like lift. We gotta definitely change out this front wheel. Gonna give it one of these, I guess. Okay, and then we have a canard. Maybe either more thrust or more lift. Maybe more thrust. That's gonna eat fuel more. Fuel is kind of like the close call right now. That looks kind of cool. That's definitely gonna give me some more lift. The lift of those, these are what? Small jet wings, I'm pretty sure. 54 lift compared to my big wing as 90. So that adds more than 50% lift, just like that. This design kind of looks pretty futuristic. I like this. Because this is gonna help with landings. We need better landings. All right, and then these cost 2,000 a pair, so I don't have enough to add 2 more engines. All right, let's just go with this. More lift will definitely help with the cargo. We need to get some more titanium from here, so let's go get some more titanium. Off in this direction, and lift up. All right, I still nose down a little bit. I might want to tilt either my front set of wings up or my canards up. Fuel is feeling okay enough. Let's check out our low speed landing, see how it feels. Because before we were kind of falling pretty hard at low speeds. But this, although we don't have a cargo right now, that feels pretty good. All right, refuel, load cargo. I'm gonna take 2 titanium. That should actually be no problem. Does anybody else need titanium? They need 2 more titanium. They need 1 titanium. I'm gonna take 3 titanium. That puts me at 167. Is that the heaviest I've been? Where do we get lead from? Does this have lead? Oh, this is where you get lead from. You know what? They need a titanium. They need 2 titanium. This is almost on the way back anyway. So we're gonna go deliver 2 titanium here. Clear out this inventory. We're just gonna take 2. It'll make the flight easier. Then we're just gonna come back here and get 1 titanium and 1 lead, which should 250 plus 150 would be 500. No, 400. So we'll have plenty capacity. Yep, that's the plan. What's our weight right now? 142. Should be able to lift off. Yeah, I definitely want my cannons or my front wings to be tilted up a little bit. I like those double wings. I really like the aesthetic of this plane. All right, nice and smooth landing. Smooth landings are much better with more lift. Thanks for the titanium. 491 coins. That's pretty good. We can now afford to add 2 more jet engines if we want some more speed. More fuel consumption if we do that. Chips. Did anybody say that they need... Oh, it's fragile. Oh, wait, no, fragile is fine. Did anybody say that they need chips? They can deliver 5 chips. All right, you know what? Let's deliver the chips here. Then we'll stop over here, pick up the things, and then we'll go here. How much are the chips? So they're fragile, so we just gotta watch our landing. I just had the smoothest landing ever. So they need 5 chips. I'm just gonna take... I can carry 7, and my load's only 100, so I'm just gonna take 7, so we at least have a buffer for a bad landing. There we go, nice takeoff. All right, we'll see them at the landing strip. Remember, fragile, fragile, yeah. No breakage. 730 coins. All right, so we can't take anything from here because these are all time-sensitive stuff and we are not a fast boy. So now we travel here and we're gonna get the place ready for radioactive waste. Oh, the lift is so good. Like that landing was, I came in really sketchy, but like I was able to level out and just land softly. All right, so I need 1 of each, right? Oh, let me clear out the chip. I don't need those chips anymore. Refuel, let me just check real quick. These guys need 1 titanium and 1 lead. 1 titanium, 1 lead, 144 weight, not bad. And I believe, yeah, they don't have any special conditions. We just deliver them like normal. If I can just lift up. There we go. It is a little heavy. Just a little bit. All right, what direction's the runway facing? Am I looking good? I don't think I'm looking good. No, I gotta go this way. All right, here it goes. This is like my best approach yet, I think, with this plane. I slowed down a little bit too much, but that was a good landing. On the runway, actually. All right, titanium. So now they're gonna want the radioactive stuff, the 600 capacity thing. 30 scraps too. I almost feel like we're done with the scraps. Well, we need the our speed demon plane. We're gonna build that for after the cargo. I'm gonna focus on the heavy cargo stuff for this episode. Then we're gonna go to the speed demon and probably have some crazy intense deliveries. Turns out we're gonna need even more. Why does everybody do this? What is it? What is it? Now you need 2 titanium, 2 lead, and 30 water. Of course. Of course. All right, let's just get these people situated. Honestly, these are the only ones. This is my only option right now anyway, because everybody else requires time-sensitive things. These are the only ones that aren't time-sensitive, so this is what my plane's built for. All right, let's go back there, I guess. Look at this landing. That was a good one. That was a good landing. All right, what they need 2 of each. 2 titanium and 2 lead. I think I can only carry, I can carry this many. 168. Can I take off with this? I should have reset and repair first. Nope, that still makes me face the wrong way. All right, well, here, let's just taxi a little bit. I want to be able to not use my fuel. I want to be able to refuel after I turn around. And we got a hill? I got a hill over there. Best case scenario for takeoff. I can't. I want to go in between these 2 angles. It's not letting me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 167 is not an appropriate load for this, but I think it's possible. And I'm at a decent enough angle for the runway. I'm just going to approach it. I'm just going to approach it just like this. We're going to land on the dirt. This is crazy, but it's happening. To be honest, there wasn't really a need to because I still have to go get another lead anyway, but I'll only have to get 1. There we go. And then just look at that. Drift onto the runway. We are the most unique delivery driver. We're going for points. We're going for stunt points. Freestyle. We are freestyle cargo plane delivery. Tony Hawk's Pro cargo plane. All right, so we need 1 lead and 30 water. I kind of want to just do a circle and try to do all of that in one go. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get the 30 water first. Let's mark that. Here we go. Tony Hawk. Yeah. All right, load cargo, 30 water. Only puts me at 125. I can totally handle the titanium, pretty sure. 35, Titanium was what, weight 24? So it's gonna put me at about 160, which we just did. So we can do this. We can totally do this. There we go. I just did a wing slide on the landing there. You know, plus 500 points for the wing slide. All right, load cargo. What do I need? Wait, I need a lead, don't I? Oh, I have just barely enough. 150, that's not bad. All right, I'm doing my math all wrong. So I need 1 lead, 30 water. I have 1 lead and 30 water. Oh, what a coincidence. No way. What are the chances? All right, we should be able to fly without issue. Come on. Ooh, the ground was close there. I don't think there would have been any issues though with that. Man, if I don't pitch up right now, this is what happens. We want to fall out of the sky so bad. All right, I hope that they're gonna be ready for the radioactive stuff after this. I'm honestly really surprised at how quickly we were able to afford a cargo plane of this scale. Like, I thought I was gonna have to do a lot more stuff before I had the coin, because in the snow place, I was just short on cash for everything. But this time, we got the cash pretty quick. 1,000 coins for the water. All right, we're getting up there. Not that I don't even really need that much more right now. Maybe just some extra thrust and fuel. 60 scraps for the effort. Transport the dangerous radioactive material here. Here we go. I need 2 radioactive wastes. And I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff for that. All right, we can only deliver 1 at a time though. So let's get to it. My plane would have to be twice this size. At least for the cargo space. I mean, not exactly twice the size, because 60 of the cargo space is just the cockpit. You know, almost twice the size to be able to carry both of these on 1 trip. So I think we're definitely supposed to have 2 trips for this. Here we go. Coming in for a good approach here. Always nice to actually be aligned with the runway for the most part. That was our best landing yet. All right, we need just 1. Well, we need 2. We can only have just 1. Good news is it's an easy delivery. Like, compared to what we've been carrying, this is not bad at all. I just needed the cargo space for it. It does feel heavy, but we've done worse. All right, we're actually gonna be pretty close on fuel here without a stopover. I'm gonna reduce my throttle a little bit just to save for that last push. No, it's right there. It's right there, we're fine. The last little bit of gliding is gonna work out for us. It is cutting it kind of close. All right, landing gear down. At least we have a good approach angle. All right. There we go. Well, it landed a little bit sooner than I meant to, but we're all good. All right, there's 1. 600. We only need 1 more radioactive waste. I'm ready. I wonder what's gonna happen after we deliver the radioactive waste. They're gonna give me a whole bunch of stuff, and I feel like that's gonna open up some, I don't know. It feels like it's a milestone here. I don't know if there's going to be a significant change in the questing after that or what, but we still do have all the time-sensitive quests to do, which is the amount of speed that we're going to need is going to be insane. It's going to be really fun until we have to land. Beautiful landing. All right, refuel, load cargo, and let's take off. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, we're okay. Just get a little bit more fuel back because we kind of need it. All right, up, 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 up. No, 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 no. I don't know if those are actually collidable or not, but that looks scary. Don't worry, my landing gear's up. I've been forgetting on occasion, but for the most part, I think I'm doing much better this episode. All right, landing gear's coming down. Let's try to do like a real good landing this time. That was pretty good. I was hoping to be more centered, but I kind of messed up my yaw control. Oh, what's happening? Radioactive materials are now securely stored in the bunker. You've contained the dangers in the island. Oh, that was like the end game mission, I guess. But we still have some missions. My mission is complete. I'm continuing because I'm not done. There are people that need things. Thank you so much for helping us out. The islands are safe again. That's why they're giving us so much stuff. Look at all that. Okay, this is really slow. You could go faster. Come on, just give me the things. It's like when you get change at the cash register and they just give you it like one bill at a time, and like, here's 1. Here's 2. It's like, just, I trust you. Just give me the pile. All right, so if we take a look at what we need to have 100% completion, we have the hardest quests left. So we got chemical delivery. We've got ice delivery across the sea. We're gonna have to be so fast for that. We got more chemical deliveries, and we got a fish delivery. Wait, so the ice has to go from here to here. That is a ridiculous amount of distance, but the ice melts slower than I think the fish expire. And the fish have to go from here to here. So that's going to be the next episode. We're going to be building an absolute rocket. We actually might need to unlock the rocket engine for this. I don't know. As far as our thrust research goes, we got big jet engine. Interesting. This is small jet engine, big jet. Small engine, then 2 jet engines. 40, 65. Fuel consumption 10. Fuel consumption 4. So yeah, those are the options there, because this is like, these thrusts are just not great for the electric ones. 0 drag on these delta wings. These are definitely going to be what we need for the speed plane. And we're going to have to do our light wheels probably. Yeah, we're just going to have to make a super lightweight, super fast plane. So let me know, which engine do you think is going to be best? Is it the jet engine, thrust 65? We might need the jet engine. Do I need the rocket? I don't know. We got plenty of materials, so let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this episode, you'll probably enjoy some more. You can find it right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.